Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Well, once again, veganism is under attack. A lot of the big news agencies, websites have picked up on this story. This article that was published by the German Nutrition Society, who are proclaiming that a vegan diet is inherently unhealthy because it's unable to provide the body with the nutrients it needs to be healthy. In this article they wrote called The Vegan Diet, they're proclaiming that us vegans are unable to get like B12, omega-3s, protein, and essential amino acids, and zinc and iron, vitamin D, and a bunch of other nutrients and minerals that we're already getting plenty of as reasons why a plant-based diet is insufficient. Yeah, they're saying the vegan diet is deficient in protein, and I don't know how many times I've debunked that BS line on this show, and I'm not going to get into it again here, but basically, all plant foods have protein. I know a lot of meat eaters have no idea about this. So as long as you're getting enough calories, you're getting enough protein. And yes, all the essential amino acids are in there in plant foods. This paper by the German Nutrition Society is made even more confusing because on one hand they're saying, yeah, it's impossible to get all the nutrients you need from a vegan diet, don't do it, it's so dangerous. Yet on the other hand, they tell vegans how easy it is to get those nutrients. How you just take a B12 sup, say for B12, and eat, fortified foods to get all the other missing minerals and vitamins. So I don't understand what they're getting at. Why are they saying don't go vegan when it's actually, they're showing how easy it is to be vegan and just take a few supplements. What's so hard about that if you're saving the lives of animals and actually eating a healthier diet? Because as they say in their own paper here, that a vegan diet is actually much healthier than a standard German diet. In their own paper here, guys, they're saying that epidemiological studies have shown that high intakes of red meat, and particularly meat products, increases the risk of many diseases, particularly certain cancers. And again here, vegetarians exhibited lower risks of metabolic and cardiovascular diseases than persons not on vegetarian diets. And they seem to begrudgingly conclude here that a plant-based diet without all that meat is associated with a reduced risk of nutrition-related diseases in comparison with the standard meat-eating German diet. So here's what I just don't get. If they even acknowledge that plant-based diets are superior for overall health and longevity, avoiding or at least greatly reducing your risk of the most common forms of death. We're talking about cardiovascular disease and the most common forms of cancers. Why aren't they recommending wholeheartedly have a vegan diet? Just take a B12 supplement spray, eat some fortified foods. What's the greater risk, guys? Dying of cardiovascular disease, or maybe being a little deficient in perhaps zinc or something? I mean, come on, guys. It seems like such a no-brainer. And maybe Germany's different from the United States. Maybe their rates of obesity and cardiovascular disease are not like here in the US. Well, no, absolutely not. The rates of obesity and being overweight are pretty much exactly the same here as in the United States. And like in the United States, the number one cause of death is cardiovascular disease. So Germans need to be concerned about this just as much as anyone. But instead of recommending a vegan plant-based diet, they recommend their mixed diet, which says to eat meat and fish along with some plants and stuff like that. I just don't get it. What is your guys' goal? Do you want your population to live a long time, a long, healthy life, significantly lowering the risk of the top killers in your country? Or why are you worried about just potentially becoming deficient in protein, which is next to impossible? But hundreds of thousands of Germans will die every year from eating too much meat and getting heart disease. I don't understand. Why don't you just come out and say, hey, eat a vegan diet, eat a plant-based diet, and take a B12 supplement, as you say it's so easy to do. Take some vitamins and eat some fortified foods, as you say it's so easy to do. I just don't get it. Why are you recommending the diet that will kill your people? And in addition to these guys recommending that us vegans take, supplements and fortified foods so we get all the nutrition we need, they make another couple recommendations, and these I find just absolutely crazy. They recommend that us vegans are regularly going to doctors and getting all our nutrient levels checked out, and we consult with nutrition experts and make sure we're getting all the nutrition we need. Why is that a burden for vegans to follow? How come you guys didn't say, hey, if you're eating like the McDonald's fast food diet, you should be consulting with your doctors and make sure you're getting all the nutrients. I bet you're deficient in potassium. You know, you're not recommending this to people that eat a standard German diet. Why are vegans the only group that's susceptible to becoming deficient? I don't understand. So I call upon all my German and European viewers that may know more about this to help me out. Who is this Nutrition Society, this German Nutrition Society? It just says they're a non-profit research group, which can mean anything. To me, that sounds like, you know, they could be a paid think tank, a shill for a meat and dairy industry source. I don't know. So please help me out down here. What is going on? Why does a group that acknowledges the benefits of a plant-based diet not recommend it, just on the potential worry that you might become deficient in some mineral here or there? So let me know down below what is going on, and share your thoughts if you have any ideas or speculations. And hit like if you got some out of this video, and share this with a friend who saw this article. You probably did if they were vegan. It's been hitting the news cycle pretty hard lately. And subscribe for more from me and Angie here at Happy Healthy Vegan. So until next time, I'm talking to you, German Society there, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb. Lay off that meat.